So Tarie, let's say I don't have enough resources. When building a greenhouse, what can I work with to make this whole thing a success?
My dad has always been telling me, Katie, with farming you never go wrong.
I can put this in my food.
Your chicken, your beef.
Look, you guys. For someone like you to do this and collaborate with these kids, it means you are doing something in this country. You mentioned something that your dad told you, and it was about you never go wrong with farming.
Yeah.
That is really interesting. I'm telling you, that is amazing. So whoever is watching this video, as young as you are, you can venture into farming. Nothing will stop you, and I'm telling you, you can be successful. Today I'm with Tarie. So this is the greenhouse. So
And my friends.
So do you mix them, like all the plants, or maybe there's a separation, maybe to avoid the spread of diseases?
Place is a bit small.
Okay.
So you just mix them.
You mix them.
Yeah.
So that's not a problem.
That's not a problem.
If we are to be honest with each other, would you recommend anyone, to venture into this?
100%. I always encourage people to do this. Okay, hi guys, my name is Tarie. So I'm a horticulturist farmer.
Okay, now I understand. Yeah. I understand.
So I'm based in Lomboshawa, yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
Since 2021.
2021?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
You are 21?
Yeah.
What is so special about plants? I mean, from your own perspective. I mean, you've been doing this.
These things are quite spiritual.
Tell me about that.
There's a connection, like every time.
Okay.
Like
okay.
you can talk to your plants.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. So these are tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
And
green pepper, cabbage. We do all.
What is this?
Watermelon.
Watermelons.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, what is the most difficult plant to deal with?
I would say the tomatoes. Yeah.
As for me, like I used to hate farming. Like I used to hate farming like that much. I was never really interested. But when I started doing this, interviewing people like you, I started to love it. And most of the time, young people, they barely venture into farming. And I'm surprised, it's really interesting to find people like you who do this. And at the end of the day, I hope that whoever is going to watch this video, they are motivated.
Yeah, especially this generation.
Yeah.
Choosing different sectors.
No one is actually going back to farming.
Yeah, the world needs more farmers.
What are the problems that you encounter, doing this?
Okay, one of the problems I was saying, like our nursery is in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So because of that, we won't be able to use like strong chemicals.
Oh, I understand.
Because of the kids around and everyone toxic smells, we can't use that.
Have you ever supplied a lot of seedlings to someone who is really big? I mean, what was really the turning point that you said, wow, this pays?
Yeah, well, last year this time we had a contract of 50,000 cabbages after
50,000
seedlings after every 2 weeks. It was
after every 2 weeks.
After every 2 weeks, and the whole nursery was full of cabbages. Even outside, we could put them directly. But
the problem with people, they would want to start projects. They would want to do this. But what would be stopping them is that negative basic mentality in their head. They would say, am I going to find people who I'm going to sell this to? But you're telling me it's possible.
There are people doing great, especially in farming.
Yeah.
And I would say if you are having challenges or doubts of starting this, you can link up with companies like Fenekai.
Okay.
Fenekai Agriculture, yeah.
Fenekai Agriculture.
They will teach you everything
about this.
Everything about agriculture.
So what you're saying is a lucrative business.
Yeah.
Gardening.
Into farming.
You want to become a farmer, a farmer full time.
A well-known farmer.
I mean, you're well known already. What you're doing at a young age, what you're doing, it's amazing. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
Having your own greenhouse, doing this full time, collaborating with nature. Most of the time, I think you're always here, isn't it?
Yeah, most of my time.
Young people of your age, they're out there busy, partying, that kind of stuff. But most of your time, you're here. Why are you doing that?
That's why we are catching them young.
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, you're always with these kids.
So up in a positive environment. No to drug and substance abuse, and yes to farming.
Yes to farming.
Yeah.
Do you think that young people are doing it wrong? Like people for our age? Like we're focusing on the wrong thing. I think if we are to have 10 people like you, people who focus on this as young as you are, on this, I mean, the impact would be positive on the nation. But from your own perspective, do you think that young people, our own age, are focusing on the wrong thing? You've seen it out there.
Yeah, I've seen it and I see it every day. like bad influence, peer pressure, leading people astray.
People think that farming doesn't pay.
It pays a lot.
It pays a lot.
You can make millions and millions of dollars.
People don't understand that. So was it your idea, for these kids to come here and, do this?
Yeah, I have a little sister and my neighbor's kids, they always come and help me. And one day she was like, why don't we do this with kids from the neighborhood? And I was like, yeah, that's quite an interesting idea.
Once you start doing this, you'll never go back.
You'll never go back.